And now, make I cap. If Ilebaye should continue giving us content anyhow, if that girl continues to trend from now to 60 weeks, nobody is going to stop her. She's going to win that money. Because
there's about to be drama yet again in Biggie's house. So you wanna know why? Kindly watch this video to the very end so you don't miss any gist at all. Hey babies, how are you all doing? Welcome back to Sale with me, Justin, me where you get the gist as they do waiting, as they hurt. Of course, you know there's no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If it snows, you do what? You lose. Are you here to subscribe to this channel? Or are you sitting on a fat long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist as it hurts? Cheesy one name, Cheesy carried the Ilebaye matter like gala for head. You know, he said she gave us a show, so definitely she is the winner. Made this statement on the 3rd week. So he brought this video yet again on his timeline on Twitter, and he said he made a statement, you know, with the bunch, the name of the podcast, you know, and said Ilebaye, if she continued with the drama she was giving as at that time, that she's definitely going to be the winner. And now he has traced it back from then till now and realized that baby girl gave drama back to back. Hence he is saying this is our winner. Now the question is Baye really the winner? Now talking about drama, you know, Ilebaye is trying to take a chill pill and calm down, you know, because of how Ebuka has asked her a question. Now she's trying to maintain peace and tranquility, but it may seem as though that peace and tranquility is far-fetched because Venita has decided to come for Ilebaye. You know, when I say come for Ilebaye, I'm not still referring to the one that happened, you know, earlier on during the power oil tax I just discussed in my previous video. You know, she still continued with her bans after the tax. I will tell you why. But before we talked about how Venita started with whatever, let's just discuss a bit on how the tax went. First off, the housemates, the power oil tax came with a debate, you know, that women are natural cook than men, you know. So the ladies are for and the guys were against it. They were throwing subtle jabs, guys. Hey, wahala. It was quite an interesting one that I was opening teeth while watching it like a she-goat. Because the thing is now looking like they are coming for each other based of what they've been observing since, you know. So the ladies came with that the ladies are natural cook, you know, that the guys that they do not even know how to cook, you know, blah blah blah. That imagine the cooking whatever they did yesterday. Okay, the lady said about Adekunle's food being salty. You know, the people that know how to cook, the guys that cook, they just manage their food. It's not like they really know how to cook. You know, as the ladies are throwing their jabs, the guys are receiving and jotting down. You know, when it gets to their turn, they would throw it back, you know. And Adekunle was like, okay, imagine the tax that they had a lady in it, which was Sisi, you know, that they had a lady in it. What was their score during the cooking? And their score was actually 0. Later on, Sisi came back on the stage and said, the reason why we got 0 on that tax is because it was just buzzwords. It's because you do not allow the woman in the team actually do her thing. You actually was adding oil to do this on sloppy meal. More guys, I hear my ear tire. Baye now throwing her 2 cents with as if they forced her to join that team because of what Venita actually did to her before they started that. You know, she was like after said that Adekunle's food and it's salty, Venita came back on stage, forgetting that, you know, she's with the ladies team. Now started, like Ilebaye said, that Adekunle's food was salty. Anyways, it was the beginning because I corrected him, and now his food, meaning that you're even saying it that you should favor the guys, but she didn't even know when she was saying it, you know. And then the guys were like, they are the one even giving the ladies food. The ladies are always, you know, begging for them to prepare meal for them, and which is true. Sincerely, he paid me, say, last Biggie gave his verdict and gave the ladies the win. I wanted the guys to win that. You know why? Because in this house, yeah, the lady finds it out hard to cook. It is always the guys cooking. Whether it is sweet or whether it's salty, whether it's pepperish, the guys should have taken the win. Because how can you... no matter how a lady, so far you know how to cook, there's no how you will not be moved. How can you be in that house for 8 weeks and you only cook twice? Like, it's so surprising. Like, I don't understand. And I don't know why Biggie gave the ladies the win, though, you know. Now, even when later on the second task was cooking, you know, even while they were doing the cooking, The lady started even pleading with the guys that they actually finished on the debate, like, now joke with a joke, now joke, you know your food is, you know, all of that. And they were like, I'm like, Biggie, don't you know you're supposed to be picking points with what is happening now? You will know that definitely the guys are supposed to win this thing, you know. I was really rooting for the guys, not the ladies. I need to be sincere with you guys, you know. So they did the cooking, you know. After the cooking, they did the snake and ladder game. Then afterwards, Biggie gave his verdict in the house. Okay, they came back to the arena and Biggie, the green team won actually. You know, for the cooking, Biggie said Team Red, their meal tastes better, their dish tastes better, you know, and it was Mercy who prepared it. And I remember the team that win yesterday, it was Mercy's team, if I'm not mistaken, right? I mean, that has the most tasty food. It was Mercy's team. And then now today again, they say their own food tastes nicer, but checking with the rules and regulation that comes with the game, Team Green won. They cooperated, you know, their area of cooking was clean, you know, so Team Green actually took the win. But for tasty, Biggie gave it to Team Red. Kudos to you, Mercy AK. That shows you know how to cook. Now, after they got into the house, the head of house was like, please guys, call the housemate and said, please guys, in 2 hours 30 minutes we'll come back, you know, to practice the wager. It's just as if somebody just touched Venita's tail. She started again. She started yarning opata, started yarning trash again. That, in 2 hours, 30 minutes, I will be having my dinner then. You know, I'll be having my dinner. That is how you will know what it feels, you know, when you need to partake in a task and you did not do it. You will exactly know the feeling, you know. She started ranting, and you know the kind of person Venita is. She would continue talking. She would want to poke you to the very bit. That is if she wants to come for you, because she's always selective with her fights. You know, she is very selective with whatever she do. So then she started yarning, saying it to that I will not. Adekule was like calling her. She was like, I was thinking Adekule wanted to caution her and tell her that forget this thing. And that toy boy in Angel's voice said, why is it that all the people that choose you as BFF always terrorize you? I'm like, hey, from where to where now? Now, if you enter ship, it means to make you no get sense. I don't understand. I don't understand. Adekule just enters ship, come out, he says, throw away one corner. You know, whenever he will be leaving the house, he will not pack it and put it back, because I don't understand. Anyways, Baye was upstairs just telling Sisi that Venita is busy throwing side comments. She was complaining and Sisi was telling her to ignore her. She was like, now she understands what Doyin feels, you understand, because the same thing she did to Doyin is what, you know, she's doing to her. And people were like, you see, when Doyin actually carried your battle on her head, Venita was doing this to her. You took Venita's side. You'll be giving Venita a handshake. Oh, Baye, you're free from the enemies, and you'll be laughing. Now you're experiencing the same thing. The same Venita you think had your back as at that time. You chose her over a friendship, you know, who was your ride or die. And then you are here now regretting it, saying, oh, now you understand how Doyin felt. So people were really coming for Baye about that. And guys, guess what? Venita still came upstairs. She did not stop. Some people... I was laughing. That lady, what fit her is face me, I face you house. As in, she would live perfectly in such environments. She was like, you see, she talk something and she would say, yes, so thank God at least, so 4 of us put in our strength. We won. The ladies, we won. Thank God, though, except for one person who did not. At least 4 people actually did something about it. Thank God, though, you know, at least she will know what it is. When someone knows, she started again. Sisi was a Venita, like, don't start your wahala. And say, yes, I don't start, though. I don't start. They say, how you make your base, so you shall lie on it. I don't start, though. Baye was just calm. The camera was zooming on her. As the camera was zooming, it was giving mere bere. Do you know what that means? It was giving pity. I'm like, okay, Ilebaye don't they her own. They don't carry the pity card again. They come, because how can somebody be coming for this girl like this? You know. And I was like, what is holding Baye is this her third strike, and she is very close to the end of the show. And this is kind of temptation coming her way, is that if she give in, she will pack her bag on her head and be leaving that door before the end of the show. So I love it that she's ignoring her. You know, she should just maintain that ignorance. Now, even Mercy came up and said, Baye, you want to drink? Sisi was like, this is not the right time for her to drink. Oh. And I believe you me, if Baye tests just little amount of alcohol, she would definitely react and it will not be funny. So it is better she did not take anything, you know. Venita was like, you see this Wejat as I will not participate. I will only help Adekule with his own. I will not participate again. She must come to apologize to me before I will do anything. The apology queen. You know, and all of that. I'm like, oh my word. I really wish Ilebaye would not go and apologize to her. Because they are taking that apology now. They're using it on her because she got out of the house and apologized. Now she's calling her the apology queen. Oh my guys, Venita is just doing way too much and it is not just funny at all. Somebody actually told me in my comment section from the previous video that I should balance whatever. I don't understand what you wanted me to balance. That somebody is trying to bully a girl, like coming for her back to back. Then I should close my mouth. When they try, well. Some people like it when you favor their fave. Then you'll be talking about them, they clap. When you see what is wrong, say it. You know, go do you anything. That is just my own. Anyways, let's enter the social space and see what's up. Venita telling Baye to you think I have fallen into your trap where they always said for people. It's so funny to me because I thought she said Doyin was the puppet master controlling Baye to act the way she was acting. Exactly. Oh. I say Doyin, if there's one person who went through a lot in that house, that person is Doyin. She really went through a lot and she's one housemate. If Mimi will need to give somebody a gift, that person will be doing because she deserves it. That girl went through a lot. Coming from Ferry, the way these ladies do, I swear they know each other outside because the way they tiptoe towards each other and accept by it. Exactly. People won't say that thing about Sisi and Venita, that they are respecting each other because they have a particular secret among each other outside. One of the housemates, Alex, said it in her diary session, if I'm not mistaken. Coming from rich love, and so somebody's son married Venita. Child, no wonder the marriage did last. Even if it's me that marry her, I will divorce her one time. Ew, Baye, I have you in my prayers. Multi-choice, only Venita can make your show trend though. Don't try on Sunday if you don't want to collect. She's actually making the show trend indeed. Do they try? Coming from Jennifer, let's be honest, everyone has a problem with Ilebaye because she's an easy target. Everyone can control themselves until it's Ilebaye because she's young and small. Then cover it up with she is provoking me. Let's talk true. Ebuka, this is your answer. Anyways, I hope Ebuka would have to ask Venita question on Sunday because asking Ilebaye this question and making her look like, oh, she's really at the wrong always, and some of the housemates are not wrong. Some of them, they find her trouble. In as much as I call her that she's always, looking for trouble, but some of these housemates, they really look for her trouble too. It is a strike stopping Ilebaye from responding to Venita properly. Let's wait for the reunion and see if Ilebaye won't insult her very well. I said it earlier that strike is really withholding her. Venita, even if they lose wager, they will still not starve. It is final week and Biggie will spoil them. Who is Ilebaye? Alright, was aware but let her friend suffer alone after fighting so hard for her. Later, even made it worse by pretending and saying she wasn't aware but is now backtracking and admitting she was aware. Didn't care to reciprocate by at least being there for Dodo. Anyways, talking about that, she said she do not know. Even when Doyin left that Sunday, she went to Alex saying that what Doyin said to Venita was quite harsh. But it was not Alex that told her that see what Venita has been doing to Doyin. So she wasn't aware actually. Coming from Heaven, Venita, are you aware that you are up this week and you are supposed to maintain character? Why are you disgracing yourself? Now, why you know if you stay man house be this? Fine face, no character. Anyways, whether or why she known fit stay for man house or not, she really needs to stop this. So because even most of the housemates, it may seem as though they know her outside the world. Because even if she have issue with people in the house, they will be like, even outside she go follow you. Even I just wonder waiting be this one. Is this something to be proud of? Coming from Tunes, Venita must stop this nonsense she is doing before another set of arisers will arise. We are trying to get CC this morning. Arise or don't arise, join, finish, and Venita is making it so easy for them too. Anyways, like I always say, let the best man win this game. Guys, I'll be dropping my voice right here and now. Thank you so much for watching and thank you so much for listening. Thank you for sailing with me. Make do of the comments as you pleases. Bye for now, darlings.